Hey, welcome all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Fong. Thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. Oh, I got something nice for you today. Call me the counselor. I'm about to give some advice on relationships. How about that? So, just give a little heads up. No rant, no, but good stuff. All right, let's rock. Rightisms. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune into receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. So you see where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. But you teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Right thinkers, let me give you a little breakdown on the 4 C's. I started with 3, I moved up to 4. The 4 C's to a healthy relationship. Let's go. My perspective. I ain't saying nobody. No. This is just from my perspective, according to P-Funk. How about that? All right. Now, I do sometimes counseling. This is one of them times. I'm gonna give a little free. This is free. You ain't got to ask. I'm giving it to you. Again, I'm the master of Musa when it comes to this knowledge thing. I got a bunch of it. I'm gonna give it to you right now. Let's go. If you are in a relationship, married, whatever, even whatever, with LG, whatever, it's same thing. It don't change. Okay, now just up to the people. I could be male and male, women, it don't make a difference to me. I just got the 4 C's that I know will make the relationship work. Again, I ain't prejudiced, I ain't biased. Let's go. You need the 4 C's, okay, for it to work. 3 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them, none. If you don't have the 4 C's, your relationship pretty much is, let's go. What? Let me explain it to you. Before you start telling me a critique, how about you listen and hear it out? That's my point. Okay, a relationship without any of the 4 C's won't work. But I just told you, 3 of them don't mean jack. 3 means just as many as 1 or 2 or none. Get the concept? So don't try to shortchange it and make it. No, it is what it is. You need to have these in order for it to work. Simple as that. You can't make a cake without using egg and milk. Well, don't make a difference. It won't be a cake. So understand that. You can bake something, do what you want, put your own ingredients. Yeah, I would call it what you want, but it won't be a cake. Relationships are based on foundations, and these are the 4 of them. Having 3 out of 4 C's just as like having none. Again, I'm trying to make that point. If you got 1 or 2 or 3, you got none. If you ain't got all 4, just like having none. That's the concept. Moving on. But if only one of y'all have the 4 C's and the other one can't keep up, why? It's doomed. Well, if they not going to do what they need to do and you're doing it, you ain't going to settle for that much longer. That's why. Simple as that. I understand it. Let's start out with compassion. On the chakras, on the Kundalini concept, that's the 4th ring. I told you, I show you Ahmet biting the Mayat chain. He biting right under 4. That means 3 down, you ain't did nothing. Why? You haven't reached, you haven't got out of your beastly nature. But 4 is the compassion chakra. It means you showing what? Compassion, caring about, and women are famous for that. Compassion is a quality most females exhibit by nature. It's just in them. Okay? What it is? Oh, it's hard for men to be compassionate. They think it's soft and it ain't manly. The heart don't give a damn about your sex. It's compassion. Sorry about that, but understand, it ain't that big a deal. But men psychologically can't get past the concept. That's what I'm trying to tell you. For again, from a male's perspective, if you reach the 4th level of the Mayat or the chakra, Kundalini, all right, that means you care about others. That's what compassion means. Care about somebody else. I didn't get my 4th level compassion until I got cats years ago now. But yeah, I didn't care about nobody but myself. Simple fact. And it showed me something about myself. Now, I'm loyal. What? To my cats, my kids. All right, moving on. But that's the concept I'm telling you. When you get compassion for somebody, you're going to do right by them. You're going to take care of them. That's what you marry your other spouse for. That's what relationship for. To what? Give and take. I give, you take, you give, I take. Simple as that. It's called reciprocity. It keeps it going. And when one falls short, that breaks the chain. And you can't have what? Give and take. No longer giving and taking. But if you reach, did that. But now without compassion in your life, that's the heart chakra. Meaning you have no concerns or cares about nobody other than yourself. Sound like that guy. He got no compassion. Moving on. We ain't gonna, I got that horse. I got plenty of stuff for him, so we ain't make the time right now to deal with him. But compassion, again, okay, I gotta do it. Him and his wife, after he won the president, she didn't even give him a kiss on the lips. She gave him the cheek. No compassion. This I'm trying to show you. All right? And compassion is a quality that, watch this, only good people have or show. They have it. Bad people have it. They just don't show it. Why? Again, most men think it's beneath them. It makes them soft. So they really want to be hard. That means you don't care about nobody. That's all that means. And you go through that nonsense, okay? They have to what? I show you compassion daily. Why? Nothing to do with infringing my manhood to care about somebody other than myself. That's why. And compassion, aka love. You give it. That's a godly quality that you can exhibit. Like my man George said, most nice people get treated like a floor. They get walked on. Why? Because we put our heart out there. We let them step on it. They're going to do it every time. That's called casting your pearls as swine. Once you get better at that, you won't be walked on. How about that? When I was a drug dealer, I knew the possibility of me going to prison loomed heavy. And when it happened, okay, I had to deal with that. But to do drugs and not want to go to jail, that don't make no sense. So to be in a relationship that you ain't putting best effort into makes no sense. I'm just putting it out there. I ain't telling nobody what and how to do, but I know what you should and what you won't do. It won't happen. We have just what? Compassion, aka love, God quality. When we have it, we just show it. That's it. Not that way. No. Love ain't said, we done ran I love you to the point where, man, don't even waste your time with that. I'm from Newark. Show me. I'm old school. Now, let's go to number 2 right quick. Concerns for others. Most people are got concerned with themselves. Again, like compassion. This is all about what? You giving to somebody else. Why? If you got self, that means you. If you're in a relationship, that means you got to give of yourself. And these are things that you have to have in order for it to work. That's what I'm trying to explain it to you. This is just a little counseling advice. And I give equal billing. Male and female. I don't place favors. I don't care. I'm a man. No, I only give you a man perspective. Speaking from a man's perspective, but I give you the counseling to make a difference. Concerns, compassion, consideration, communication. All those is equal. It go either way. Both of y'all got to balance it out. For it to what? Work. Moving on. We got past compassion. Now concerns. Concerns if you maintain, okay, if you maintain yourself, okay, meaning no concerns for nobody else, then you're going to be alone, as you should be. If your concern is only about you, then you deserve to be alone. That's why it's one of the ingredients for what? Relationships to be healthy and to grow. Showing concerns for someone other than yourself is admirable. That's the whole purpose. You will be rewarded if you show concern for somebody other than yourself. There's a reward that comes with that. Everybody don't reciprocate. I just talked about that. It don't always come back. But it's done correctly for the right people, it always come back. Okay? You just do the right thing. The pastor say, I'm not going to let you take me to hell with you. So if you going that way, bye. Well, I ain't going. You want to get out of pocket, you want to get real. I ain't doing that. Simple. It works like a charm now. I don't get hoarse. I don't have arguments. I'm good. I ain't got no problem. I'm just a nice guy. Everybody, yeah. Why? I ain't got no problem. And who I wanted to win didn't win. I still ain't freaking out. Oh, she didn't win. Oh, the world coming to an end. Oh, that nonsense. No. Remember, I told you, I'm going to still do what I do. Whoever's winning, whoever loses, don't make a difference to me. Moving on. So I'm done with that. And my concerns is for those who still stuck on stupid. Let it go. Move on. Okay? When I was ignorant and ego tripping, I had no concerns for nobody other than me getting that money and what I was doing. Simple. And this show, why? By yourself. Okay? When it come down, all the people you didn't do right, first chance they get, they're going to do you not right. How about that? That's their right. I told you, if you do something to me, and I get a chance to do it, I'm going to do that. So you better exercise your right when it comes your way. That's all I can tell you. Even if it's me. I take mine like a big boy. I ain't got no problem with that. If I dished it out, I can take it. Moving on. As a teacher, there you go. I have nothing but what? Concerns for who? All my right thinkers. That's why I do what I do. For you, I got you in mind. I'm concerned about you knowing you. I'm just telling you where it is. That's where I'm at. And when you perform, what I do every day is called a selfless service. When you do it daily. Why? For those who need it, those who want it, those who believe in it. That's what I do it for. Those who don't care, man, I don't care about y'all either. If you don't care about me, I could care less about you. I'm not beat for none of that. I don't care if I get one view. I'm happy with that one view. Why? I appreciate it. Simple. Moving on. All right. A little low number, but all right, here we go. Next one, consideration. That's a big one that most people overlook. Why? Because of ego. Again, everything I'm saying is you got to give of yourself. Consideration, another quality that without this, your relationship is doomed. Doomed as doomed can be. Get out. If you with somebody who show you they're not considerate, get away. Simple. Why? They're not going to change. Inconsiderate people are not good people. Why? They don't care about nobody but themselves. These are qualities that if a person don't exhibit, you need to leave them alone. If you do and they don't, it won't work. Good and bad ain't going to work. Y'all both got to be either both good or both bad. Feel me? Moving on. But this is a consideration. When you're married, or in a relationship, consideration should be what? The main ingredient. You should not be able to speak for your other half. Speak for yourself. They got the right to do the same thing. So you can't make decisions for them because just what you know, that's being inconsiderate right there. That's what consideration means. Giving them the right to what? Do what they think is best for them. You can't make the call for them. You just do what's right for you. By them. That's all. If you did that, side chick, ain't happening. Why? I ain't doing that. Unnecessary drama, what? I ain't doing that either. Anything that don't benefit or profit me in my life, I'm not doing no more. I'm way past that. That's all. I'm trying to teach my young people, you can get past it too. Don't wait till you get 40, 50 years old to decide to live right. Moving on, just try to give you knowledge of self. That'll help you out right there. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just giving you what you need. And after that point, it's on you. So, we're down here. If you have consideration for the other, I went to that one. Okay. Yeah, okay. When you're considerate, you're doing what? What's right. Well, just because. That's it. Because your consideration for somebody other than yourself will hold you accountable to just do the right thing. That's a beautiful thing. Why? It ain't up to them. It's up to you. I don't worry about what my other half doing or not doing. I care less. Why? I ain't got time for that. Like my man Cat Williams said, I don't give a what you doing. I'm too busy worrying about what I'm doing. Again, even in relationships and marriages, you still got to be an individual. Just got to learn to come together. And these are the qualities that help that. With these in place, all that other stuff don't come into play. Trust me. Trust me on that one. I'm going to tell you what I know. Now, next one. I show consideration to all. They give it back. When I show consideration to all, I mean, I'm always going to be considerate. Now, whether they give it back or not ain't up to me. That's not my decision. Again, I can't speak for nobody but myself. So you always give. The person you give to may not feel the same way. They may just take. Be careful then. Moving on. But that's consideration. If they would consider it, they wouldn't. So when they start taking, that tells you they're lacking the quality that you're going to definitely need in a relationship. Don't shortchange yourself knowing they ain't like this. Knowing he ain't like that. But you're going to change it. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You're going to disappoint yourself and ruin your whole life doing some nonsense, trying to fix somebody. Fix yourself first and find somebody who's trying to fix themselves, and then y'all can work together. But if he ain't fixed, he broke, and you trying to fix, y'all ain't going to work. They call divorce. Moving on. They got caught for that now. Why? Because it happens on a regular basis. That's all. Moving on. Last one, and this is my favorite. This is the all-time classic. Oh, communications. When people have a relationship, the first thing that shut down when they get to arguing, get upset, emotions take over. What? No communication. You can't solve the problem. You can't get to the issue or the root of the problem without communicating. Silent treatment, women, that's self-destructive. Men, self-destructive. It don't make, I keep telling you, I don't give a damn about what, no, for either one of y'all, it's the same. It goes both ways. I keep telling you, my help me, yeah, equal distribution, balance. Meaning, if you're not going to be communicating, because and if she ain't going to communicate, y'all going to get nothing done. Feel me? Y'all have to elaborate. If we can't have a respectful communication line daily, it ain't going to work. Moving on. See, I ain't trying to get in people's relationships. I'm just breaking stuff down that I know work and what don't work. That's all. It ain't personal. These is all just concepts. Everybody can use them or not use them. Simple. All right? But I'm a right thinker. My other half ain't got to be a right thinker. Just saying. But in that fact, understand it. Because if you know somebody and you know how they are, deal with them that way. Take the bad with the good. Why? Everything ain't good. It ain't all bad. So you got to learn that what? Give and take. That's the difference. If somebody know me, how I am, and they still love me, I got to roll with them. Why? A lot of people say it, but they don't show it. That's why. And the person who communicates with you, talk to you, keep the open dialogue, that's who you want to deal with. Why? There'd not be that shutdown mode. That's why. As long as we communicate, we can solve the problem. Just putting it out there. Again, now, when the line of communication is open, you can solve problems. Simple. Makes a lot of sense. So don't let your anger, your ego, whatever it is, shut the communication line down. Why? Because the problem won't get solved. That's why it's going to fester. You know what happened with that? It don't get better until you address the situation. Sweep under the rug. Look. Don't do that. I ain't got none of that nonsense. Moving on, wrapping it up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. This is just a little counseling lesson. I throw in every now and then. Maybe you might enjoy it. Some people might need this information. That's why I do it for you. All good relationships, watch this, have what? Good communication. In the discussion, If we're communicating, we don't have problems. Why? We can discuss them and take care of them. Okay? Ain't nothing funny than see old couples who've been around 30, 40. Man, they are funny as hell. That just cracks me up. Why? You can tell they done been, but they still together. I want to get this in. My brother and his wife, 30 years now or longer, we've been together. And I've been with them through the ups and downs, but we stayed together. That's the beauty part about it. And don't nobody know about my downs but them. Why? They don't want to help me. And to this day, never threw it in my face and never asked me for a dime. That's how you keep relationships going. What? Communicating. Okay? Last one. Communication is what? That two-way street. It have to go both ways. One-way communication won't work. Equal. That's the lesson. Hope you got it. The intent was to get a little counsel for those who may be in that situation in life. That's all. I'm here for you. That's what I do. What I do is for you. Hope you enjoyed it. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all let it be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. I'm out. You know I'll be back.